Well, firstly, I came to this country and I hardly spoke any English, so that was number one difficulty. I've immigrated from the Middle East to Australia as a single mom with 3 little girls. The second, I wasn't driving, I didn't have a car, so I used to catch the train to go into the market. And it was pretty challenging and having to raise 3 daughters on my own, so it was difficult. But here I am. We overcame that.
I feel like we have so many memories, but the one that really stands out is just seeing Mum's hard work, I guess, come to like a moment where her dreams started coming true. The vision of all her accessories and the styles that she was designing over the years, like all in the one place, was quite exciting for us to see and be part of.
Definitely, it was almost like she'd reached a huge goal for herself. And coming from where it started, where it was markets, this was just like a permanent fixture, one that she could just tell her story. So yeah, just an absolute milestone for her.
I've started to make jewellery and sell it to the markets in Australia. So I've traveled all over Australia by the train. I didn't have a car and carried all my jewellery with a suitcase. It evolved from there and developed to what it is today, which I'm very proud of because in my best dream, I didn't think that that's what's going to become out of it.
For me, it was more about the work ethic and taking that into the workforce. It wasn't hard for us to wake up and go to the markets and help the setting up process and then packing up process. It was just something we always saw her do. So it was very natural for us to go into that area with her.
For me, it was really about staying true to our style and really about telling the story because it's such a great story and I think people really want to know. So I definitely feel like it is about staying true to what we were representing then and continuing to do so now.
So the first collection was made out of leather and it was all handmade by the girls at home. They were sitting at home all night and making big quantities so we can sell it at the markets. And I was very proud of it because this is the way we create a living and interacting with the girls. My oldest daughter was 10, my Adva was 9 and Tal was 6. And then I think 2 years later, they joined to do the jewellery with me.
We are a loud family, so you can imagine like in head office, like we are a bit dynamic. I feel like the store setups are always pretty hysterical.
The car ride.
It's just a pretty long, lengthy journey. And I think towards about midnight, once we're like unpacking and setting up, we all tend to go a little bit
cuckoo,
stir crazy. But
there's always music involved.
Always music.
And like some dancing. And
yes. And food. There's always food.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun.
So the funniest thing I thought for me as a mom is working with Tal. And each time she served the customer, she was a really young girl, like 9 or 10 years old, and she haven't sold the item and she will tell me, Mom, she said she's going to come back. And then she said, oh, she didn't come back. So I think that was funny for innocent young girl to think every customer will come back.
I feel like we've come from such a strong, powerful, determined, hardworking woman in Mezi that we just want to be able to give that back.
I think for me, like jewellery is an expression of who you are. Like we can have the same piece and wear it completely, in a different style. So it's more about people coming, loving what they see and taking it and making it their own. And I think that in itself gives you the confidence and the strength to be that powerful woman these days.
So the idea was for each and every woman to wear it in her own style. Everybody will bring their personality to actual piece of jewelry and wear it according to their personality. I like the woman to feel glamorous, powerful, confident, empowered. As we're using the best metal, the best gemstones, the best quality, we sell it with pride. And this is how we want every woman that wear it to feel. It's timeless jewelry. They can wear it all the time. They can wear it when they go out, they can wear it to work, they can wear it for movie, for dinner, as they wish.
Because we grew up so much in our heritage, when it came to designing at some point. It was
Yes, it's almost like
it's
subconsciously.
in us.
It
We're not
happens
like
as well.
we're not like trying to do it because it's our heritage. It's just who we are, and it just always comes out no matter what.
Yes, even if we do it like more of a modern, like we always say, like modern Mediterranean, there is always an element of
That.
yes.
And it's become
I
like
feel like the layering, I feel like we definitely love a good layer. And I think that's what makes Mezi so special, because we want the Mezi woman to layer with us every season. So whether it be something that you've had in the jewellery box forever or something new, you know, like a seasonal piece, we just love the layering. And I feel like that is a huge part of our heritage.
Because I'm from Middle Eastern background and I grew up on Egyptian movie, Turkish movie, Indian movie. Also, I'm a very earthy person. I love everything that comes out of earth. I like the stones. I like the hardware. I like metals. I like all the minerals. I brought it in with me to Australia, and Australia is such a country that have a lot of ethnic people, so I felt that reciprocated really well with them, and they could resonate with what I was achieving and selling to them.
I definitely feel like it was a very natural progression. It was almost like no questions asked. I feel like I knew that that's the space I wanted to be. I think having like watched her and how cool and effortless and passionate she was about the brand, I felt like, yeah, like this is just something that I see a huge future potential, excitement. It was just like a no questions asked. For me, it was a very natural flow.
it was definitely an organic process. We love fashion. We follow fashion, so it was really about putting our take on everything that she's worked on up until that point, and I guess as always, just evolving the brand with like different perspectives.
It means a lot to me as I've seen them grown and they're coming to the business with individual approach and contributing to the business with their own style and touch. And even though we are very different, we're still very similar. They actually inherited the Middle Eastern style from me, but made it a bit more fashion forward. So yeah, I'm very proud of them.
I would definitely say just her drive and determination and hard work. Like, I feel like from early days to currently, she is the ultimate boss lady.
I feel like for me, I guess being currently a mother and like working, it's really understanding the challenge that is the balance of it all. And being a single mum, she really didn't have that support. So it's kind of really emotional.
That's really sweet. But the juggle of giving yourself to your family, also giving yourself time and
building something that I guess is now part of us.
Which we should say is the first baby.
Yeah.
Was our first child.
Yeah.